What's up YouTube and Amazon? Jefferson here with the starters page, and I have a video stabilizer right here. This is the Movo Photo VS2000. Absolutely love it. Great video stabilizer right here. It stabilizes with a 3-axis gimbal, and it's very similar to like a glide cam or a steady cam. It has pretty much the same exact configuration without the price, so that's actually why I wanted to get this one. The thing about this is that it's actually using a cheese plate, which is not convenient and it's not quick at all, but that's their version of a quick release plate. I recommend getting a quick release plate system. I got a generic one on Amazon. I can never enunciate the name properly, but I got this one by the company name of Chenfa. I'll link everything in the description box below if you guys are curious on which one I use. Something generic, nothing too fancy, but it actually gets the job done really well. The reason being is because you do have to unscrew all 4 of these silver tabs right here, which does take a while. And sometimes if it doesn't screw in properly, you will have issues and you would have to unscrew and re-screw it back in. I've always had issues with that. So after you guys take it off, it's not a big deal, but it is a little bit bulky. So the thing about that is that you guys cannot remove the whole system itself with the cheese plate quick release system and put it in your bag just because of how much it protrudes. So it does get annoying, and it's not something where you guys could just put it back in your bag. You do have to unscrew everything, which does get tedious at times. So that's why I recommend getting a quick release plate system with this. You do have micro registrations on here, which means you can make fine adjustments to get your exact balance. It's really awesome. You do have to screw, I believe, 8 knobs. So you have 2 right here on the other side, 2 on the other right here. So you have 4 to make left and right adjustments, but you also have 4 on the bottom, 2 in the front, 2 in the back, to make your front and back adjustments. It's not a big deal, but you do have to unscrew all those to make those fine adjustments. If you have a quick release plate system on here, you don't have to worry about making those adjustments again, just because if you take it off and put it back in and you lock in everything, it keeps its balance, which is really sweet. I love that a lot. I actually read a few of the comments before getting this one, and it actually said that there's a lot of jitter when you guys actually film with this, and at first I actually agreed with them, but what I found out, that this is just my observation, but what I found out is that the 8 knobs, the 4 on the sides and then also the 4 on the bottom, they weren't tightened all the way. So make sure you guys tighten all of 8 of those knobs, because since they actually hold down the whole head, technically speaking, down, and if it's not fully tightened, then you will get those jitters. So make sure you guys tighten all those knobs, and then that issue would actually just disappear. The gimbal itself is really nice. The actual cushion right here does tend to move. It's actually, you guys could just remove it right here. You guys could see it's not tightened down by any adhesive or glue or whatsoever. You know, I never had issues with it, but it does get to the point where, especially if you guys are running or, you know, using this really hard, it does kind of crunch up a little bit and tend to crunch up right here in the top. Not a big deal in my opinion, but I did want to mention that. Also, when I actually started filming with this stabilizer right here, I actually used the Canon T2I, which I have on here, and it's using the MCO Plus battery grip right here. That's the configuration I have on here. That's pretty much it. Sometimes I have a shotgun mic on there, sometimes I don't. It just really depends if I want to capture the audio, but if I'm not, then this is pretty much the configuration I have it set up right now. And I'm actually using 3 counterweights right here, so 3 on each side. So that's the way I have it set up right here. The bottom right here, it's not boomed down all the way. It's roughly almost 4 fingers apart from the bottom where I have it set up, just for you guys' reference. But with this, it actually stabilizes. I have it somewhat balanced right now. Love it. The thing about this is that with the Canon T2I, it doesn't have a software balancer, so to let me know that it's balanced, or you know, if it's level, things like that. So this bubble leveler right here, I had to modify this, and the reason being is because even though everything is included, the bubble leveler is actually on the other side, or at least how I got it. It was on the other side of the handle. It really annoyed me because I actually use that a lot, surprisingly. So I had to unscrew both sides of here, which is a simple Allen wrench, and then just kind of flipped it so it's both in the same side. Definitely helps me out a lot, so I did want to point that out. If you guys use that a lot, you might not. It just really depends if you did want to do that. So that's pretty sweet, but everything else is very smooth. The way I check if it's balanced is I just spin it, and if it slightly kind of moves to one side, then you do have to make those fine adjustments. Very important to get everything pretty much nailed down, and you want to get your balance perfectly on point. And the reason being is because if you guys are going to use this to run, then that's going to cause you guys a lot of issues. When I run with this, I actually have the nose actually slightly bent down, so when I run, it actually just goes up a little bit. That's just one point I did want to mention. When I ran with this, loved it. You can't tell you're actually running with it. And I showed a lot of my, I showed my girlfriend, my sister, and pretty much everyone else, and they thought I was actually riding in a car or a bicycle and videotaping with it. That's how smooth it was. It's not extremely smooth, and since that was actually me just kind of getting the hang of it, you will see some parts where it kind of like sways out a little bit, but hey, loved it, especially considering how super smooth it was. Let me show you guys the quick video. I did do a intro video of a product. I make intro videos just, it's just me wanting to be a cinematographer. So it's just, that's how I showcase a product. I don't get paid by those intros. Sometimes I actually do, but for this product that I did an intro, I wasn't paid. I just wanted to shoot it so I could sharpen up my cinematography skills, and especially since I have things like this, I did want to make my shots better. So here's a quick video of me running. There's no post stabilization on there, so it's just the raw photo of me just grabbing it and putting it in the camera. Obviously I edited, no color correction either. So other than that, just enjoy this quick video. If you guys want to actually watch that video, make sure you guys click an annotation right here. But other than that, alright guys, so that's how it looks like with me running with this thing. Loved it. Stabilizes really well. Let me play more clips for you guys. If you guys want to pretty much watch any of the full clips of this, they're all in my intro playlist, so just click on that. Watch any video from the running till now. And that's pretty much all used with this stabilizer. So if you guys are curious, just do that. But let me just play a quick clips for you guys to show you how well this guy handles. So hopefully you guys enjoyed those shots I actually filmed. But other than that, that's it. If you guys have any questions, put them in the comment box below. I'm more than willing to answer any questions you guys may have. If you guys like this video, or if you just found it helpful, give me a thumbs up. It helps out my channel. And like always, guys and girls, take care. Okay. Alright, so here we go. Let's take it out of its bag. Alright, so this is how it looks like right here.